think it's day 7. Oh, wait, is it? Hold on. Troca. Let's see. Started on the 11th. Technically started before that, but actually, you're right. Hold on. Okay. Let me go. We're not doing that. So technically we started on February 16th, 2025 on a Sunday. But our first cycle, 250 milligrams a week, which is the first cycle. I think that's a lot for the first cycle. Started on the 10th of March. 250 milligrams. Okay. Calorie intake, low-key, was at 1700, which is bad. But water intake was around 40 ounces, which is terrible. But March 11th is the first workout on our first cycle, which was, let's see. Oh wait, other side. Chest and arms. I did incline bench. Warmed up good. Did a little bit of machine press and Pecdeck for a few sets, very light, just get the blood flowing. Incline bench for 185 till failure. Dumbbell fly with 40 pounds till failure. And then bench 185 till failure. And then we did arms. Fast forward to today. Shoot, I wrote the wrong date. Let's see. Today is the 16th. So 16th. I wrote it wrong. The 16th. So today, the 16th, on Saturday of March 2025, I did chest and arms number 2. I haven't recorded any. This is my first recording, actually. I started off warming up with machine press. The highest I went was a plate on each side, and I did 25 pounds on each side for a few reps just to warm it up, get the blood flowing, combined with push-ups on the seat, because it's like tilted up. So I was doing like push-ups like this. That right there would be just to get the blood flowing. Then we went up to a plate. So I did like max like 2-3 sets, anywhere between like 8 to 15 reps. I wasn't trying to press too much. And then we went to, what did we do next? We went to Pecdeck. We did I think 2 sets, 15 to 20 reps. It was actually like 12 to 16 reps, somewhere around there, with 40 pounds, just to get the blood flowing. Very slow and controlled, getting the max contraction. And then we went to incline bench. I warmed up with the 25. I did 20 reps with that. No, 20 reps with the bar. I did 15, I think it was like, no, it was 15 reps with the 25 on each side. Then I went up to a plate. I did, I think, 8 to 10 reps. And then I went straight up to 185, and I was a little bit scared because I don't do them wide anymore. I mean, once I get heavy, I don't do them wide, but at the same time, my chest is already used to it, so I did go wide and it felt good. I think I got like 11 reps. I didn't write it down, but I got 11 reps at 185. I added a 5 to each side, so that's 195. I think I got like 3 reps, so I dropped it down to a plate. Basically did like a drop set. The 195 was just testing the waters, because 185, if I got 11 reps off of that, it felt pretty good. So we're gonna do yeah, so I did a plate and I did a Seth-Set. So basically, as much reps as I can get. My goal is to hit 20. I think I got 8, and then I stopped and I rested for 15 seconds. I kept going back and slow and in control. Everything was slow in control until I got to the 185. That was just repping as much as I can. At the end of the day, it's once you get to the heavier weight, you should already feel your mind muscle connection and have that contraction. So once you get that heavier weight, you're focusing on the reps now, not necessarily trying to get 20 reps. Still going 1 rep at a time, but now you're able to push it a little bit faster. Instead of doing like 2 seconds negative, now you're just repping 1 because that contraction should already be there. I'm over explaining, I know. After that, I did dumbbell fly. I warmed up with the 15, and then I went to the 25. I did like 10 reps, and then I went to the 35. I could have gone higher to 40 pounds. I actually should have gone higher to the 40 pounds, but my shoulder started feeling a little bit weird. I still felt it in my chest. I didn't feel it in my shoulder, but as I was going down, I kept hearing like a clicking sound in my right shoulder. So I decided to stay at 35 pounds. I did 3 sets of that. 2 sets were at 10 reps. The third set was like at 8 or 9 reps. Still technically till failure because I was trying to do as much as I can on my third set. After that, we did bench. No, we didn't. We did, I wanted to do the dumbbell dumbbell pullover. I wanted to do dumbbell pullover, but the gym was kind of packed today. I think I went in like at 2:30 to 3. No, it was like 3 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock right now. So I did basically the lat pullover machine, which still technically the same thing. If you're focusing on your contraction, I would not recommend it because I believe it's an advanced movement, and especially it targets your lats. But I still felt it in my chest because I dropped the weight a little bit. I was like at a plate, and it felt good. After that, we did Pecdeck. Pecdeck was 3 sets for, I think I did 10 reps with. I did 1 set with 60. That felt light, so I went to 90 pounds for my second set. I think I did 11 reps, and then my third set, I think I did like 8 reps. After that, I went to go flex in the mirror for a little over 5 minutes, probably like 5 to 7 minutes to get that mind muscle connection on the chest. And it is arm day as well, so after those like 5 to 7 to 8 minutes, I went to go do alternating curl. I started off with the 15s, got to those 20 reps, and then my first actual set was with the 25 pounds. And 25 pounds felt super light, which was really good. I did 10 reps with those. So my third set, so I did 3 sets on top of that. So the rest of the sets were around 8 reps with the 30 pounds, which the first set with the 30 pounds, I think I got to 10 reps. And then the second set, I shouldn't have done, if I'm being honest, because I already like kind of exerted all of my energy. But I got 8 reps. So I still had some in the tank, but I felt a little bit off. You know what I mean? I felt like I was just wasting my time, if that makes sense. So I went straight into hammer curl because again, all the benching and stuff really works the triceps. So I focused a lot more on getting the bicep pump. I did hammer curl with 30 pounds for 2 sets, and the first one was 10 reps. The second set was I think it was like 7 reps. So 2 sets in total. Then I went to skull crusher. I did 55 pounds. I started off there. Felt super light. Jumped up to 75 pounds, and I did 2 sets to, I think it was 10 to 12 reps. And then after that, I was already beat, of course. So I went to tricep press. Started off with the level 4 on the cable machine. And then I did I jumped up to level 9 after that, from 4 to 9, and it felt light, so I was like, you know what, freak it, let me jump to 12. I jumped to 12, I got 8 reps. Oh no, so I did level 9 and I got like 12 reps, and then I jumped up to 12 because I'm like, if that felt easy, you know what I mean. My last set is gonna be on 12. I did 8 reps, dropped it down to level 7 from 12, and I did 20 reps. After that, I did barbell curl for 2 sets at 65 pounds between 11 and 9 reps. Then after that, I did my dips. My dips, I did 2 sets in total, 3 warm-up sets basically, or 1 warm-up set, 2 working sets. The first one was at a plate. No, it was at 2 plates, or 90 pounds on each side. Then I jumped up to 115, so that's 2 plates and a 25. And then after that, I did a Seth-Set. So I did 2 plates and a 25 for I think 8 reps. I dropped down 1 plate, so I had 1 plate and a 25, and I did 16 to 20 reps. And then right now I'm gonna go eat. After that, we're gonna do some cardio and some more arm workouts. Not really arm, but we're definitely calves. So we're gonna go do about 3 sets with calves. Let me write that down. 3 sets calves on the seated. We're gonna do anywhere between the 12 to 15 reps with 2 plates on 90 pounds. Then what is that, standing calves. We're gonna do 2 sets, and honestly those are gonna be till failure. And then we're gonna do around 45 minutes of cardio. 45 minutes of cardio on incline treadmill. And then we're gonna finish off with 1, or call it 2 sets of seated calf again till failure with a plate and a 25. So what is that? 45, 60, 70 pounds. I might go heavier, but that's just what I'm projecting right now. And then we're gonna get well rested tomorrow. So in about 4 hours, it's 5 o'clock. So about 9-ish o'clock, I'm gonna come back and do my calves and cardio. Then, hold on. It's getting hot up in here, bro. I think that's the wrong side. What the heck, bro? Okay, so be careful because people drive on the wrong side. But I'm not complaining because I do sometimes too, when it's empty. Not really. Because I'm big dog. No, I'm kidding. We are going to do more so. We're gonna focus a lot more on calves. My calves are small, so I'm gonna try to do calves every morning if I don't work in the morning, and it's going to be, dang, bro, I'm scared. People are driving reckless today. Oh no. So hold on. See the semi truck. Let us go. If not, it's okay. And that's America for you. Yeah. He did let us go, but I'm a wimp because I don't want to crash. skinny Huntington Beach. Read between the lines in there. I need to put gas, but your boy is broke. So, dude, the first cycle felt nice. I was a bit of a retard, and I took the first injection of the first cycle. It felt good. You're not gonna feel anything on the first. You're supposed to not feel anything. But I was a little bit of a weirdo, if I'm being honest. I did my left shoulder first injection of test C with insulin needle, 29 gauge, a half-inch needle, and 1 milliliter syringe. Kind of took forever. Not gonna lie, it took me like 5 minutes to get all the oil into the syringe, and then another 5 minutes of trying to get it out into my shoulder. Pretty scary. And I felt the first injection, not gonna lie, it was nice. It was nice because I didn't feel like, you know what I mean, I didn't feel like any pain injecting, and I actually injected it and it got stuck. I'm like, what the heck? So I like pushed it in further. Actually, I took it out, which was the dumbest thing I did, but I took it out and I put it back in. I'm like, oh, that's my muscle. It didn't penetrate because my muscle's hard, you know what I mean? I'm a big dog. No, I'm kidding. But it did get stuck. Or not stuck, it just wouldn't penetrate because I didn't push it hard enough. And then after all the oil out, dude, it felt rock hard, bro. My left shoulder felt rock hard. It didn't get all puffy or whatever. It just it felt swollen. It felt like something was in there, obviously. And not going to lie, it was crazy. It felt like somebody just socked my shoulder, and it felt like it was bruised for like 3 days, like 2.5 to 3 days. But I knew it was working because on the second day, the first day I didn't do anything, which was on Monday the 11th. The second day, the 12th, I did chest and arms. The third day, I was still sore, and I did back and shoulders. So I was kind of scared a little bit because I was like, oh shoot. But I read a lot on the forums of Reddit and whatnot that, you know, people take it right before they work out. They take it after. You're not really gonna have a problem. So I was like, hey, why not? You know, the forums are saying it. Is it reliable information? Not really. Am I gonna trust it? Yes. Don't trust it. So I did it on a Monday. Was supposed to wait till the next Monday because it stays in your system between 7 to 8 days. So the 7th day would have been the next or the following Monday. What's today? So the 17th, yeah. Yeah, the 17th. I took half of it, so around 125 milligrams, or yeah, 125 mg of a shot yesterday on my 5th day. First cycle, the dumbest thing I could have done, but we're gonna see. So I am kind of jumping the gun again from a lot of Seth Rossi videos. He explains, like, dude, when you hop on a cycle, you end up being an experiment. He doesn't say it in those words, but he does say you are an experiment, because it's true. So write everything down, and basically, you know what I mean? Write everything down, get your blood tested. Like, you are a scientist and the experiment at the same time. You have to do it try to do it as safe as you possibly can. You know, getting your blood work, eating the right foods, training correctly, and not being a total retard like me and taking you know what I mean, a lot more when you're not supposed to. So now I gotta wait till Wednesday because I did do a lot, not a lot. I did some research, enough research to find out that you basically peak after 4 days. So you for example, you eject yourself on Monday, you won't feel anything till like Thursday, or not feel anything. It won't really be into your system on Thursday. I don't know how much I believe that, because it says around 4.5 days is when you peak. So people they split their cycle, so they are always at that peak, if that makes sense. That's the not the brand new plan, that's the path I have altered in a sense. So instead of doing one shot, because that thing hurt, I'm not gonna lie to you, it felt like I got socked out. It legit felt like I got socked out on my left shoulder, and I took it yesterday, and my right shoulder, it feels like I put something in there, but it doesn't feel like I got socked out. So after today's workout, it felt, decent. I still feel like it's bruised up. It feels like it's bruised. It's not bruised. It feels like it's bruised, but it's not as bad as doing one whole shot. So I have to wait till Wednesday to do the second one, but I don't know how bad that's gonna mess up my test levels. And it's not bad, but for my first time, 250, that's low-key a lot. If I'm being honest, I should have done 125. Dang, okay. Write down my weight. I should have written down my weight, which I did. So I think I was like at 168 on last Monday, the 11th. Dang, bro, I should have written it down. And measurements. Measure yourself, man. I'm definitely big. I have pictures from February the 5th, 2025, how my back looks, or how everything looks, honestly, but from my back until the 12th, which was me basically being like on a natural level, even though I injected myself on the 11th, because it's not going to happen instantly. When I tell you that my growth on my back has been insanity, it has been insanity. I started at 159, and naturally I'm at like 170, all in a matter of 1 month. So now that I hopped on, a little bit of test, not a little bit, a lot. 250 for me for my first time, it's a heavy dose. I think it's a heavy dose. I should have only been on 100, if I'm being honest. I should have only been on 100, which, yeah. Anywho, I think my second cycle, I'm gonna drop it to like 150, possibly 200. A lot of people say, oh, you can cruise at that. You can cruise at 250. It's just a TRT dose. Mind you, it affects everybody differently. You know what I mean? I take 100 milligrams. Let's say my natural test level is at 700, and another person, same height, same weight, same build and everything, their natural T levels is at 700 as well. I take 100 milligrams, it's gonna boost me up to 14. I'm possibly exaggerating the numbers, but just hear me out. You know what I mean? I take 100 milligrams. That's going to put me around 1,400 nanograms per deciliter, or whatever. I shouldn't say whatever. I should know what I'm talking about. They take 100 milligrams, and it puts them at, from 700 to 900. Moral of the story, yes, everybody is different. Yes, it's going to affect everybody differently. So get your blood tested before you hop on. Inform the people that are taking your blood that you're hopping on. You know what I mean? Test that you're hopping on. Test. that you want to basically, measure everything out, and make sure your cholesterol's in check, your blood pressure, everything is in check. And most importantly, you want to know how much you jump. I should have done that. Not gonna lie, I didn't get my blood tested because I was I was honestly quick to jump in and get the ball rolling already. I'm 22 years old, about to be 23 in April. It wasn't the smart approach, but I did it. So now I'm gonna have to basically roll the dice. Still have to go get my blood checked. When am I going to? The dumbest answer, I don't know. I should though. Not should. Need to. Let me rephrase that. Have to. Let me rephrase that. I don't know how to rephrase that. So, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna play out, but it's not gonna be too bad compared to some people hopping on their first cycle and starting off at 500 milligrams with however many grams and the Deca and all this and growth hormone. Like, whoa, your first cycle, bro, just start with tea. Just start with tea. Some people I don't know. People give the wrong information and other people accept it without doing their own research and without starting from the bottom. You know what I mean? Which is start with tea. Start with 100. Get your blood tested. Start with 100 milligrams a week for 6 to 8 weeks. Do your research to see how many weeks you should do for your first cycle, and then you know what I mean. Take the necessary steps. Get your blood checked every 4 to 6 weeks. Technically every 4 weeks, to see where everything is at, to make sure everything's on check. Dude, you are a science experiment. You know what I mean? You are Victor Frankenstein, and you are Frankenstein's monster. Oh, you're Victor Frankenstein and the monster. You know what I mean? So if your plan is to compete, congratulations. It's going to be fun, 100%. But the problem that I find is, dude, you want to do it as safe as possible. You know what I mean? You don't want to take too much and your body doesn't agree with it, or you're not a hyper responder, or whatever the situation is, and then you end up taking like half a gram to 2 grams. There's people taking 2 grams and they don't even look like they work out. You know what I mean? Why in the world? I mean, I'm not gonna go off on a rant off of that, but still, like, there's people taking 2 grams and they've barely been in the gym for like a year. Like, you're talking about damaging yourself. Like, that's not just a health concern anymore. That's like, dude, you have to seek medical help off of that. So that's why I'm saying off. You know what I mean? Especially the hyper responder is one of the biggest things that I am looking into, which I should have checked. Got my blood work done and got everything checked, because I want to know if I'm responding well to it. For one, for two, I don't want to take 250 milligrams as I am, and I'm wasting, you know what I mean, 150, because I should have only been at 100 and worked to my potential with that, and then taking, you know what I mean, another 100 or tried 50, and then, you know what I mean, stuck with that for 6 to 8 weeks or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? You want to grow till you not necessarily plateau, but until you hit, your potential, until you cap out. I deviated a lot. I just realized that. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a pose down to show you what I'm at right now. Technically second injection, and then I really won't show you what I'll still be making videos, so you'll see my second video, but you won't see my final results off of my first cycle after 8 weeks. So eight weeks from March 11th, 2025. And I'm praying and hoping that I'm eating enough food. Again, this is technically my off season. I want to do everything correctly by, you know what I mean, training the right way, and not just lifting heavy weight and going for the weight, but also, you know what I mean, in a sense, enjoying myself, getting my cardio in at least, you know what I mean, in total, like at least an hour to an hour and a half every day, so I can keep eating a bunch of food, stop being broke so I can eat food, and stop messing around so I can eat my food, you know what I mean, and grow. The gym, for focusing on the contraction, you know what I mean, and not how much weight I'm lifting. But I'm writing everything down as well, like on Incline Bench, 185 pounds for however many reps, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna try to add 5 to 10 pounds, or I'm gonna try to add 10 pounds, so 5 pounds on each side, next week. So when I'm 95 pounds, or not next week, the next session. Dang, maybe it should be I'm learning, and I'm watching a bunch of Seth videos, Dorian Yates, Late Priest, Kevin Levrone, Jay Cutler, like the people that are giving the right information. I'm not looking at Joe Blow. Oh yeah, hit 4 sets of this. No, bro. I'm doing like 2 sets till failure, or basically 1 warm-up set, and then the following set is, you know, getting used to a heavier weight. But I should already be warmed up, so my third, or technically second set, is going to be balls to the wall, as heavy as I can go while keeping a good form. Kinda, because when you're, you know what I mean, if you're already feeling the contraction and you're trying to go heavier weight, I'm not locking out on bench. I'm going, you know, to where the contraction is right there, and then all the way down to where I can feel the stretch. Because if I go any further down, shoulder, I start feeling my shoulder, and that can lead to injury, either on the shoulder or you could tear a pec. And then I don't want to lock out, because not only is that also shoulder, but now tricep, and you're getting elbow pain. And I'm not a power lifter. I'm trying to be a bodybuilder. Focus on the tension, focus on the contraction, focus on basically mind muscle connection, and keeping that tension there. Pose down.